friends! Today I am partnering with Tippsy, the subscription service for Japanese sake. Tippsy is based in LA and they ship carefully choose sake all over the United States. Please visit their website for more information. Sake is a Japanese national drink, and of course you know it. You are a fan of Japanese dishes and you are enjoying sake at restaurant or at home. In the most cases, we enjoy sake at home. Sake brings back memories of my childhood. My father enjoys sake almost every day at the dinner table. That is called banshaku. Ban means evening and shaku means a vessel of sake. That was 80s. The father should be respected as they provide families and treated like emperor with sake and extra delicious food called Otsumami. Take a sip and relax and take a bath and have a good sleep and get ready for the next day. That was the happy fathers do. Of course, everyone enjoys sake with delicious food which I share with you today. Because sake is so versatile, so you can pair with any kind of food. Let me introduce 6 different sake in a Tippsy box and delicious otsumami to pair with each sake. This is the first box from Tippsy. You have a cute package designed for the bottle doesn't move around, so you can get it so securely. And you have a lot of information about sake you have just received, a brochure and the product cards in the cute envelopes, where the sake is from and the taste profile, and a small booklet all you want to know about the sake. You have 6 different sake and all of those are like all-stars in sake market, and you can try various flavors like dry and light to complex taste like nigori sake. Please find the $20 discount code in my description box below. Let's start with Nambu Bijin Tokubetsu Junmai. When it comes to Junmai, you can enjoy chilled or warm or even hot. Let me start with chilled Nambu Bijin. It has a melon or lychee like fruity flavor and it's so smooth on your tongue. And let me warm it up. It doesn't take long, 1 to 2 minutes to warm it up to body temperature, 36 degrees Celsius, 97-8 degrees Fahrenheit. It's just like that. Okay, let me taste at the body temperature. The temperature changes its impression and the aroma becomes more softer and it goes down so easily. I want to serve the warm and comforting dish for Nambu Bijin. I'm gonna make a Tamagoyaki in a hot Dashi Broth topped with Grated Daikon. The aroma from the dashi and sake goes well together. First, we are making grated daikon with chili. Poke your chopsticks in the center of the daikon and stick in the chili. Removes all the seeds. Grate the daikon against the grain with the grater and you will have orangey and a little bit hot daikon radish. This is called momiji oroshi and it will add a nice kick to your dish. Set aside. Mix 1.5 teaspoon of Mentsuyu and half a teaspoon of potato starch and 2 tablespoons of water. Beat 3 large eggs and mix in dashi mixture. Heat the rectangular pan on medium heat and grease the inside. You can do this with a round pan, the regular pan. I have another video how to do it. Pour a quarter of the egg mixture, spread all over the surface, and gather together to your side. Slide it to the other side and grease the surface again. Pour a quarter of the egg mixture again and run under the cooked egg and all over the surface. Roll it up to your side and slide to the other side away from you and repeat the process 2 more times. There you have your tamagoyaki. You can have it as it is and you can use it to the bento lunchbox, but today I will present in other way. Transfer to a shallow dish and pour over the hot dashi broth and topped with the daikon radish we have just made. Serve immediately with your sake and enjoy. Next, KUDOKI JOZU Junmai Ginjo. Like the other good sake, it has a light and fruity and sweet aroma, so smooth that you will drink a lot before you noticing it. That's why this sake is called KUDOKI JOZU, in English, sweet talker, maybe. Anyways, because this sake has a gentle flavor and this is good for sake beginners and loved by everyone. I prepared the grilled fish for sweet talker. This is the yellowtail color. It is often salted and grilled as it has more fat than other parts. The excess fat is dripping while grilling and it makes fluffy meat inside. Purchase very fresh yellowtail and rinse under the running cold water and wash away any blood. Rinse well until the water runs clear. Drain and pat dry and sprinkle salt. Wrap in a piece of plastic and leave it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes. What this does is draws out excess moisture and unwanted smell. After 10 minutes, take it out and rinse again in the cold water. Pat dry and sprinkle salt one more time and grill until the outside is crispy and just cook through about 5 minutes for both sides. There you have it. Serve with dashi, the Japanese citrus. It has a refreshing aroma that goes well with fish. The next one is Suige Tokubetsu Junmai. This one is becoming very popular among the young generations because the design of the bottle is so cute. The younger generation is not tend to choose sake, so this is a good start for them to start drinking a sake. It has a dry and light aroma and I can feel the little bit of acidity, so you can feel a lot of aroma and taste going on your mouth, so never get tired of this Suige Tokubetsu Junmai. So this is a junmai, so you can enjoy the temperature difference. Warm it up with your palm and you can enjoy the different impression to every sip. I want to pair suige with Gyusuji Nikomi, which is very popular at the izakaya restaurant. A day before cooking, let's prepare the gyusuji. First, pre-boil the gyusuji, the beef tendons. Put the gyusuji in the boiling water and cook until cooked through and scum is coming out. Drain and rinse off the scum. Put the clean gyusuji back to the pressure cooker. This is my old-fashioned pressure cooker, but this is the best. Cook on medium heat until the wait whistle. Turn the heat to low and cook for 10 minutes. Leave it until it comes to room temperature and then chill in the fridge. The next day, you can see the solid fat on the surface and take it out as much as possible. And cut into small bite-sized pieces. While cooking the gyusuji, let's prepare the daikon radish and konnyaku. Dice the daikon radish and boil for 5 minutes. Cut konnyaku into the same size as daikon and add it at the last minute of the cooking. And cook until heated through. Drain and rinse under running cold water. Shred the fresh ginger. Put all the ingredients and half the seasonings into the pot. Bring it to a boil and simmer for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, add the rest of the seasonings and miso and grated garlic and cook another 20 minutes. And the cooking is done. Before serving, cool it down to the room temperature and reheat just before serving. The ingredients soak up all the umami and it tastes much better. Transfer to a serving bowl and sprinkle chopped scallion and Japanese chili pepper. There you have it. Gyusuji Nikomi is done. And it also makes a delicious rice bowl. It's not a fancy dish and it doesn't look so good, just look at it, but it tastes so good and so flavorful. It requires some steps and time to cook, but it's totally worth it. Next one is JOZEN aged. Let me take a sip. This one obviously has a fermented deep aroma compared to the other sake because it is aged. This one is for advanced drinker, I guess, and I have never seen this red bottle in the Japanese market, and I think this is good for the holiday gift for your friends and families. I pair it with tempura. It has a strong umami to it, and that is the good complement each other. Now let's make corn tempura. Corn tempura is a simple yet delicious deep fried goodness in the summertime. We should be using fresh corn for this tempura. Do not use frozen or canned because it never has the same texture and taste. Shave the kernels. Dust with tempura flour, and the rest of the tempura flour is mixed with water, making a thin tempura batter. The consistency is like crepe butter. Just before frying, separate 2 tablespoons of corn that has been dusted with tempura flour and mix with 1 tablespoon of tempura butter. Take a close look at the corn. It is merely binding together, and this is the right amount. Drop a tablespoon at a time in high temperature oil for frying and let it fry for 1 to 2 minutes until the outside is set. When you touch it and it's firm to touch, flip it over and deep fry 1 to 2 minutes more. Take it out when the edges start browning and crispy to the touch. If you have shishito pepper in your fridge, poke it with a toothpick to make a hole to prevent the explosion and coat with tempura butter and deep fry for 1 to 2 minutes. Serve with sea salt. It has a nice crunchy texture, and when you take a bite, the kernels explode in your mouth and are full of sweetness. This definitely goes well with sake. Now let me introduce DASSAI 45. This is a Daiginjo style sake. That means the best quality of sake. The rice, the ingredients of the sake, has been polished to 45%, and that's the name of this sake, DASSAI 45, and the sake has delicate aroma to it. You can feel the fruity, sweet aroma. I can feel the refreshing citrus taste on the palate a little bit, and aftertaste is so delicate, and it's like powdered sugar floating in the air when you're making the frosting or something. It's a special kind of sake. I love this. Let's prepare 3 simple and easy otsumami for DASSAI 45. Maybe this is the most simple dish. Transfer the frozen edamame to a bowl and pour hot water and drain and let it sit until cool to room temperature. All you have to do is just slice and stir fry the shishito pepper. Chop shishito pepper into small pieces and stir fry until the color turns bright and soft to the touch for about a couple of minutes. Turn the heat off and add soy sauce. Stir around and add katsuobushi and toast to coat. And that's it! How easy is that? But you will be surprised how tasty it is. And this will last about a week in the fridge, so you can make ahead. Cut tofu into small square and top with umeboshi, tear into small pieces. These combinations are very old-fashioned otsumami, but our all-time favorite. You can enjoy excellent sake like DASSAI 45 with these simple dishes. Last but not least, TOZAI Snow Maiden. This type of cloudy sake is called nigori sake. It has a different looks and taste. It has a sediment and it looks snow white. The aroma is just like a yeasty smell in a bread dough, and it is so comfortable. You can feel the little bit of powdery texture, and it is so rich in taste. Sweet, but a sharp sweetness. I like this one. Let's make pinchos in a Japanese style. This is another easy recipe to prepare. Just cut and stick through with the toothpick. This is a traditional Japanese tsukemono called narazuke. Literally mean pickles of Nara Prefecture, where I live. This is a sake kasu or sake leaf. It's a byproduct of sake. Pickle vegetable in this paste for 2 years or more makes amber-colored pickles with a unique and strong flavor. Slice it into small pieces and top it on diced cream cheese. You can replace it with a standard cucumber pickles. The other one is the combination of cream cheese and ryokan. Ryokan is a red bean patty that is very sweet, so when you combine it with tangy cream cheese, you will make a new flavor. Nigori sake has a complex umami, and when you mix it with cream cheese and long fermented pickles, umami multiplies in your mouth. I hope these recipes are helpful, and I hope you will have a wonderful evening with your friends and families, and I hope you will enjoy sake as much as I do. If you want to try the Tippsy Sake Box, they gave us a special offer for $20 discount. Please find it in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!